Hello, everyone. How is it going? There you go. Sorry. So, we are going to be talking about the EX tier list for the current season. Because, tomorrow, I want to say, or the day after that. Anyways, I think it's the 28th. Will be the next sets featuring Suicune, Entei, and also Waiko. So now, let us talk about the tier list. So, of course, we have God tier, best card, all the way down to Cresselia Graveyard being the worst. So, we have Venusaur EX, and it will always take the D tier spot until further notice. So now, we have Executor EX, still taking the D tier spot. And next we have Celebi. And now, for Celebi, we're not going to put it in the D tier spot this time. Instead, I'm putting it in the B tier spot because with Hello EX makes it really powerful. And then Yanmega and... Sorry, that is so many Best Buy ads coming in. Anyway, so for both Yanmega EX and Leafeon EX, both go in the D tier slots. So I was watching a little bit of my video last time, and when I said Beedzo EX is an A tier card, yeah, that's something I don't stand beside, so I'm putting it in the B tier because B for Beedzo, y'all. Ha. Anyway, so for the Decidueye EX, I would say the Decidueye is still an A tier card, even though it's not really being used a whole lot. For Delmize EX, definitely D tier. For Buzzball EX, still a C tier. So now we move on to a new card, Shuckle EX. So I mean, it's not the best card. Definitely Pack Riddle and definitely D tier. Now for Genetic Apex Charizard, still an S tier card. For Arcanine EX, still a D tier card because it's Arcanine EX. It's not that good. And now for Mortslace EX. For this, I would say still keeping it in the B tier because, debatably, there's something better than Mortslace EX now. For an APX, I would say kind of a B tier card at best. So then for Charizard, when I did the video that I said about it being A tier, but definitely S tier card. Because it just works so well. Then for Incineroar EX, also S tier. For Flareon EX, definitely B tier. And now we move on to another new card, Hello EX. So Hello EX is really, really good. Possibly better than Mortslace. And this is what makes Celebi so powerful. Because for Celebi, you only need one grass energy in order for it to use Powerful Bloom. While the rest of the energy could be anything else, so for that I would say Hello is definitely an S tier card. So as it stands right now, it's kind of funny how all the S tier cards are just fire types. Going back down to the D tier, we have Blastoise EX and Starmie EX, cause they're not being shown any love at all. And now for Articuno EX, I would say Articuno EX is still an S tier card till further notice. Actually, I would say it might be an A tier card. Because, A tier seems better for it because, when I saw it last time, I had it as an S tier, but, S tier kind of feels a bit too feels a bit too generous. And now for the Cresselia Graveyard, we have Lapras, because, it's Lapras EX promo card. Like, any promo card is not that good. Except for the new Miltank that is coming out next season. So, also, I have to apologize for Gyarados EX about what I said. Like, I was, like, hyping it up so well, but, like, in reality, kind of C-tier card. For Palkia EX, okay, so as it stands, that there are no baby Pokemon that can give out water energy, so, like, I would say, like, at this point, Palkia is still a D-tier card unless if the new set will give out, baby Pokemon who can produce water energy. So, like I said, Glaceon EX was, like a C-tier card, and, like, actually, I think I would have to stand by that. So, Luxio is still a cheesy card, and, like, I would still give it a C-tier, because, like, it's kind of cheesy, it's good. So, like, for Abominable EX, like I said, it was a C-tier, but, like, in reality, it's kind of an A-tier because, like, it doesn't need any coin flips in order to, like, hope that you get a good attack. Like, it just does a weak punch and just keeps heavy punching. And then for Play Marina EX, yeah, I was overhyping it a whole lot, so, like, I would, like, still say it's an A-tier card at best. For Kingza EX, so people are saying that Kingza's not good, but, like, I'm saying it's an A-tier card because it might not be good now. I mean, like, it is kind of good now, but, like, it might not be, like, meta-defining right now, but yet it might be later on. Because, like, it'd be kind of like Darkrai EX, where, like, it didn't define the meta at, like, on release, but then, like, when Giratina appeared, then it, then pretty much defined the meta. So for Pikachu EX, from Genetic Apex, I would say still a D-tier card, along with, Shining Lovely Pikachu, I think that was. Yeah, I don't know what that was for Pikachu. Zapdos EX, still D-tier. Pachirisu EX, still D-tier. For, Alolan and Raichu EX, I would say C-tier at best. Yeah, like C-tier sounds good for it. Because, like, you don't really need a specific energy. For Tabu Koko EX, still an A-tier. For Lantern EX, now that I would say is a B-tier because, like, actually I would say, actually B-tier sounds good because, like, no matter, like, if you get heads or tails, like, you're still harming the opponents in some way. Like, if we get heads, it will give them assassinment. If we get tails, I still give them assassinment. But, like, the only thing that sets it apart from Kingza, like, the only thing that sets Lantern EX apart from Kingza is because since Lantern needs a 3 energy and also does less damage, while Kingza EX only needs 2 energy. So that is kind of what sets them apart. Okay, so moving on to Gengar EX. I would say Gengar EX, like, a nice solid B tier. For Mewtwo EX, definitely, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Force non-Fire type Ape S tier card. Woo! So then for Mew EX, I would say Mew EX is still a D tier card. That is not really anything really saving it until further notice. For Miss Magius EX, I would say still a D tier card. For Cresselia, we don't know. Right to the Cresselia Graveyard with Val. For Giratina EX, all the way to S tier. For Lunala EX, I would say like it's like a decent supporter for psychic types. Okay, so like I do want to apologize for how I did Sylveon. It's like I was like saying that Sylveon is like a bad card, but yeah, like it could be good. I mean, like it's like one of the most meta-defining cards. So, like I would give it an A tier. For Espeon EX, I mean, like it's not bad, but like it's not good either. So B tier with you. Maybe even like C tier. No, B tier. No, actually B tier sounds more. C tier it is because B sounds too generous. For Machamp EX, I would say Machamp is like still B tier. For Marowak EX, to the Cresselia Graveyard it goes. For Aerodactyl EX, still B tier. Okay, so like for Glade EX, like it's kind of a bit shaky with Glade EX because like since it like mainly focuses on like energy consumption, I would say like Glade is still an A tier along with Garchomp EX. Then for Lucario and Passimian, still D tier. And also Lycanroc. Now we have Donphan. Hang on. Okay, so like after reading Donphan's description, like it seems a bit cheesy and like mid. I mean, like, does it seem mid? Yes. Does it seem cheesy? Yes. But yeah, like it could still be good. So C tier for maybe. For Weavile EX, I would give it a nice solid A. For Darkrai EX, I would give it a nice solid S. For Clodsile, down to the Dungeon of D it goes. That sounds weird. For Alola Muck, also D. Then for Guzzlord EX, as much as it pains me to say it, actually never mind. Like, Guzzlord is still an S tier card. Now for Crobat EX, like, okay, so I don't even have Crobat EX yet, but yet, like, how it functions, like it could be a really powerful card to pair with if Nihilego. It's, like, definitely a really good, like, poison sweep or so. S tier for you. For Umbreon EX, I'd say like Umbreon like dissolves like high A tier. Actually, I'm gonna put Crobat also in the A tier as well because it would just seem more fitting. Cause like Crobat's not like going to be defining the meta anytime soon, but yet like Crobat is still a decent card. So now for Ultra to the Cresselia Graveyard. For Zagonite EX, I would say like Zagonite could possibly be like a C because like since we have Hello supporting it, but yet like you have to make sure it's still a Zatini when Hello does support it, because if you evolve your Zatini into Zagonite or Zagonite, like, it's just not going to get that support. For Dialga EX, I would say, like, Dialga's, like, a nice B, because, like, right now, like Steel-type cards are just not in the meta. For Probopass, D tier, Tinkaton, B tier. And then for Solgaleo, I would say Solgaleo is more of an S tier card. For Alolan Dugtrio, you'll just D tier. because it's not good. Okay, so now we move on to another new one. Skarmory EX. So, like, this card is okay. So, like, I would say, like, it's, like, mid at best, so C tier at best. For Wigglytuff EX, you get D. Pidgeot EX, you get D. Lickitung EX, you get D. Arceus EX. I'd say, like, Arceus EX is, like, C. Because, like, okay, so, like, I know, like, Time for Light is, like, long gone, but, like, it still could be really useful. For Barbell EX, DTL, Crazy EX, Cresselia Graveyard. Now for EVEX, yeah, like, this one is kind of hard to really place, because, like, Eevee itself is not good, but yet it can still be good, so, S-Teal, no, like, A-Teal, that would seem kind of, like, the more fitting option. For Snorlax EX, still a D-Teal. Okay, so now for Lugia EX. I mean, like, yes, like, Lugia is, like, the, like, one of the, like, big, names of the set, but, like, I would say, like, Lugia at best is, like, C-Teal because it's at its best when it's paired up with Hello EX. So, like, at its best, like, I would say, like, Lugia is, like, C-Teal. Then for Blissey EX. Okay, so I'm not gonna say it belongs in the Cresselia Graveyard because for once they have made of a promo card that is not the most bad thing on the face of the earth. So I would say for you, Blissey EX, you belong in C-Teal. So now, since we have discussed all the Teal listings, so we can only have one God Teal card, and for this card, I would say that has pretty much, like, kind of, like, helped, like, define the current meta. Like, still, like, is, like, actually, like, I'm just gonna say, like, Giratina is, like, pretty much, like, still, like, meta relevant, but, like, if we're not talking about, like, Giratina, like, only talking about the new cards, I would say, like, actually, like, not a whole lot of, like, new cards, like, really stand out to me as, like, going to, like, really, like, define the meta, because, like, okay, so, what my reasoning is, because, like, because, like, Guzzlord has, like, pretty much, like, helped the meta for the Ultra Beast pack. Eevee has helped it for the Eevee Grove pack. And, like, I can't really think of anything else, but, like, besides, like, Hello EX pretty much, like, also being in the God Teal. Like, because, like, since Hello is, like, more of a powerful support card than how, Moltres EX was, so, like, I would say, like, yeah, like, I would say, like, Giratina and Hello are just gonna be the God pack cards, like, so the God tier cards, and, like, we're just gonna call it a video because I haven't, because, like, if we're, like, debating about, like, between Giratina and EX, so Giratina and Hello EX is the better one, like, we're just gonna be here forever and just not going to solve anything, so before I think anything else more about that, I'm gonna end the video right here. See you next time.